So I want to take a minute to talk about summer. It's hot, it's nice out, and everyone comes up to you and is like, wow, it must be so cool to be bald during the summer. Not so much. Actually, I think it's worse to be bald in the summer than to be bald in the winter, because you can always get warmer. You can't always get cooler. Well, I mean, we're pretty cool as bald people, but you get what I'm saying. We don't have built-in air conditioning units. And there are 3 reasons why being bald in the summer sucks. Number 1, sunscreen. When you're bald, you tend to have a small collection of sunscreens. For instance, I have over 8. People come up to me all the time and go, you must save so much money on not having to buy shampoo and conditioner or like hair products because that is so expensive. And then I think and go, no, I spend the difference in stupid sunscreen. I gotta protect the dome, you guys. You gotta protect it from being burnt. And to do so, you then have to buy hundreds of dollars worth of sunscreen every year to throw on your dome every now and again. Yeah, I know there's other options. You've got hats. We'll get to that later. But what's worse than having to spend money on lots of sunscreen is the sweat, right? And I know that everyone's not big sweaters and sweating's gross and yeah, sweating kind of stinks, but you guys, there is no pain like when sunscreen drips off your head in a ball of sweat and slowly drips into your eyeball. Got hair loss like I do, we don't have furry caterpillars on our faces to catch all the sweat, and we don't have long eyelashes to catch or block any of the drops of sweat sunscreen poison that's making me blind by every summer. And the problem with sunscreen is you could never put on enough. I can't tell you how many times my mom was like, Kylie, put sunscreen on your head. Kylie, sunscreen, now. Yes, Mom. And of course, by the time you were done applying, it was like a white layer all over. A little something like this. Of course, you can always have fun with it. You can always like tan designs into your head. It's the new cool thing, guys. Everyone's doing it. Although I will say, we do have some pretty fantastic choices for hats. And you know, you can go with classic looks. You don't have to make it a fashion statement. I mean, normally just a little hat like this, keep it protected from the sun for long enough, and you get to look cool, represent the country. However, if you want to spice it up, if you really want to show people what being bald is really all about and how fun it can be, you have a plethora of options. Plethora. My personal favorite, yeah, you can call me Captain Kylie. I mean, you can either look like you've got paint on your head, or you can go through the torture of having sunscreen sweat mixture in your eyeballs, and no one wants that. So you get to walk around and rock awesome hats all day because no one's gonna care if you're bald. You gotta protect your dome, man, and you don't need to go through the whole sunscreen debacle like you did earlier. I have one small problem with hats, though. Wearing a hat during a hot, humid summer is like wearing a beanie in a sauna. It's so indescribably hot under a hat when it's humid outside. Dry heat I can kind of deal with a little better, but when it is humid and sticky and there's already moisture in the air, all you're doing is capturing that moisture onto your bald, precious skin and creating a steam room on your head, and it eventually will drip down into your eyes and cause sweat eyeball trauma. It stings so bad! Overall, hats are way more fun than sunscreen. You get to wear sweet hats like this one. You can do any hats for any occasion. Headscarves another option, although I'm not so experienced in tying headscarves. Sometimes I'll throw one on every now and again. But the options are endless. And even though there are reasons to be annoyed at being bald when it's hot outside or when it's summertime, there are a lot of other reasons why it is so much more awesome than having to wear a furry blanket over your head the entire summer. Losers! Thanks everyone for watching. Please click these links and make sure you subscribe. And if you didn't see last week's video and you're wondering what the heck these weird gnomes are behind me, go ahead and click this link and it'll explain a little bit more.